Welcome to this business opportunity presentation on InnerOrigin, an Australian initiative that rests on three pillars of wellness, abundance and community. My name is Victoria Rose and I am proud to be a founding advocate for InnerOrigin. During this business presentation, I will answer your questions of what is InnerOrigin, why is there a need for a platform like this? Who's behind InnerOrigin? How does it work? How will it work for me? When is the best time to jump on board? And will. You have free will. At the end of this business opportunity presentation, you will either select yourself because it aligns with your values and you can see yourself growing with the teams at InnerOrigin, or you will deselect yourself. Let's go back and look at the wellness, abundance and community. Have a look around. There's not an awful lot of wellness going on in our world today. If you were to check out the World Health Organization website, you would discover the biggest killer of humans. And the number one killer of humans is cardiovascular disease. And cardiovascular disease, one of the reasons why people get that is a poor diet. So it's preventable. And now we have a look at abundance. So many people think of money when they think of abundance. Abundance can be experienced in many ways. Let's look at it though as having an abundance of security and having the money to do what you want to do when you want to do it. The truth is that in the next 10 to 15 years, 60% of the jobs that Australians are doing right now will disappear, and they'll disappear because of automation and robotics. Community. It is so important for us to connect with the people in our community, to support those people like our local suppliers and our farmers, to have a community of like-minded people that are prepared to do something about creating wellness, abundance and community. InnerOrigin are absolutely the game changers. And here we can see where they're the game changers in three areas for healthy food. There is no doubt the consumers are demanding natural, healthy foods and they want transparency. They want truth on label. They want to know it's non-GMO, that it's organic. They want to have meaningful descriptions on the labels of the food and the produce that they're eating and putting on their skin. In a word, consumers want trust, and that is sadly lacking in our marketplace today. InnerOrigin are the game changers for direct sales. The direct sales industry is under increasing scrutiny by the Federal Trade Commission, the ACCC, and other regulators. In America, the Federal Trade Commission has fined a large MLM company $200 million because their business model did not comply with the regulations. So their business model was 97% wholesale selling. Now, that is not good. So they only had 3% of their sales were to retail sales. So that is the change that's sweeping over the globe. It started in America and we know that it's going to come to Australia very soon. The old money game is over. Now you have to have real business. It has to be a real business and you have to have real customers if you are to survive. InnerOrigin of game changers for retail distribution. Suppliers are sick of being held to ransom by the big retail monopolies and are seeking alternatives. So we have heard of the big supermarkets that have held the farmers to ransom over their milk. It wasn't that long ago that without notice, they changed their accounts paying their invoices out to 120 days. I want you to think about that. Think how that rocks the business, and that is something that we are not putting up with. We are seeking alternatives. Online sales are increasing and retail outlets are absolutely declining. People are choosing to shop with their fingers. So let's have a look at the philosophy that helps you understand why InnerOrigin came into being and why it's so important for your future, for the future of the children. So this is the philosophy. You are the inner origin of your whole well-being. It's absolutely true that your inner thoughts determine your actions and your inner beliefs determine your values. So if you are not healthy, if you don't have health on the inside, then everyone can see it on the outside. They can see it with your skin. They can see it with your hair, which are indicators of your overall well-being. How is your immune system, your brain functioning? And what about that vibrancy? Do you still have it? Who is behind InnerOrigin? These are the founders. David C. Nomchong is the founder and CEO. David has had nearly 5 decades of experience in working with direct selling. The first one started way back in 1988 with Lerome. $17 million way back then in 1988. That's a lot of money in the first year. Then on to Manatech, then on to Isogenics, and then on to Organo Gold. David's worked in 11 countries as a sales director, managing director, general manager, and CEO for international direct sales companies. He knows what he's doing. David also has his own story around wellness. David was diagnosed with chronic lymphatic leukemia. David has had a lot of problems with his health. He has had so many blood transfusions, platelet transfusions, bone marrow transfusions. He's had chemo, he's had radiotherapy, he's been in ICU 4 times. And when you're lying on that bed in ICU, you decide what's important in life and you decide to make changes. David asked his specialist, if I took supplements and changed my diet, would that make any difference? And his specialist said, no clinical evidence whatsoever, but go right ahead if it makes you feel better. David was given 5 years to live, and thankfully he is still with us. Sally Ann Ferguson, founder and chief operating officer. Sally Ann was part of the executive early launch team of the Audi stores into Australia. She has a Bachelor of Business degree in finance and marketing, extensive background in retail and franchising as an entrepreneur, and is a qualified integrative nutritionist. So they're the people that we have as founders of InnerOrigin. Let's have a look now at the 3-dimensional business ecosystem. Here we have the 3 parts. Now notice, I'd like you to notice that the 3 parts are even. We've got our merchants who want access to the consumers, and the consumers want the truth. The problem, though, with the merchants wanting access to the consumers is it's difficult for them to get their quality premium product out there. They're being squeezed out of the market, and consumers want the merchants who are the local suppliers. They're having trouble finding them. This is where the advocates who are with InnerOrigin, these are the ones. So obviously advocates want retention, and this is where the 3D business ecosystem works really well. They link up with each other because the truth is out there. Natural food is your medicine. InnerOrigin is a discretionary virtual community marketplace offering the best available products that consumers trust and that generates customer retention through community. David Nomchong, with his over 40 years, almost 5 decades of experience, has revealed a huge opportunity to revolutionize and digitize the 182 billion per annum global direct sales industry. So let's have a look at the brand ambassadors. Lane Beachley, AO 7-time World Surfing Champion. Stephanie Rice, OAM 3 times Olympic gold medalist swimmer. Kirk Pengilly, musician, founding member of In Excess, and Dr. Ross Walker, Australia's #1 cardiologist, author, radio and TV personality. These celebrities have put their name to the brand, and they've done it because they totally agree that to be healthy, to have wellness, you need to make food your medicine, because a healthy gut and natural non-GMO organic foods will transform your life. So what do we want? We want quality supplements, less sugar, less processing, and food sourced from healthy, clean environments. When this happens, it will have a significant impact on you and your family's well-being. So if a poor diet is one of the major causes of cardiovascular disease, and cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of humans, why don't people have a better diet? Well, here's one of the reasons why. It is very difficult to choose the right foods, because the truth is, can you trust the label? There are food scandals in the news every day. Let's look at Capello honey. It's not all honey. There's 65% sugar in the Capello honey, and it's supposed to be Australian, and it certainly is not all from Australia. Oregano. The recent scandal, Choice investigated 12 brands of oregano. Only 5 of them actually contained 100% oregano. And this is where the ACCC took one of the supermarkets to court, because they fined them because they were selling this oregano that only had 5% oregano. The rest was a filler. So the original source of the goods is camouflage. Those peas that you think are from New Zealand are grown in China. They're frozen, shipped to New Zealand, then packaged in plastic and then shipped to Australia, and it's totally legal to now say that they're produce of New Zealand. The only part that's from New Zealand is the part you can't eat. That's the plastic package. Non-functional fillers bulk out your food. Have you seen those videos where they're injecting into shrimps, into prawns, where they're injecting into chicken to make them bigger and weigh more, so that the people that are buying them pay more for them? And guess what? That means you pay more for them as well. And all you're paying for is the non-functional filler. Big supermarkets are absolutely ducking for cover. Organic and non-GMO demand is increasing, but the convoluted standards confuse the consumer. Your choices are totally confusing. You need a degree to read some of those labels so you can take an item off the shelf in the supermarket and be the person that likes to read the label. But the problem is, do you understand the terms? And is what's on that label the absolute truth of what's inside? So small, high-quality producers are starved out of the market, so you can't find them. Let's have a look at what InnerOrigin does. Where do they come in? They select, certify, and offer best products online. Here's why. Products must pass strict requirements set by our independent product advisory board. They have to have truth on label. What's in the product needs to be on the label. They have to have a transparent chain of supply, declaration of source. Where does the product come from? Fair trade, organic, and all natural certifications as appropriate. And the other good thing is that the products on the platform are uniquely rated by our customers and by advocates. I don't know about you, but I always read the comments. You know, when you go on Amazon and you're checking out their products, and I always read what other customers say about the book or about the product. But here's the thing. Amazon and other places, other market platforms like Amazon are not discretionary. What that means is that it's buyer beware. So you find out yourself if what's on the label is actually inside. Yes, you can complain, but that takes up your time. Unlike InnerOrigin, where it's discretionary, which means no product gets on the marketplace unless it's passed by the strict standards of our product advisory board. And these products are priced the same as the store. So the provider, the merchant that puts their product on the InnerOrigin platform, they agree to not have their product in their own store lower than on the platform. InnerOrigin absolutely meets regulatory compliance. There's no future if they don't. And yes, a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Here's what it means to go onto the website and have a look at what's there. The best products are available for you. There are groceries. These are dry groceries. In about 18 months, we will be bringing on fresh groceries, supplements, skincare, superfoods, dental care, personal care, pet care, training and education. And our product advisory board is made up of a medical doctor, an integrative doctor, a nutritionist, a regulatory specialist, a naturopath, a veterinarian, and a vibrational medicine expert, which more than likely will be a kinesiologist. We also have ambassadors. Here we have Sophie Faulkner, Ashley Cheadle, Nat Kringudis, and Pete Evans. Like him or love him, Pete Evans has aligned his brand with InnerOrigin. So here's something that you can do. Get a pantry review. And the aim of this is to have a look at what's in your pantry. An InnerOrigin advocate can come around and look in your pantry and see what you've got and what you should have, because people only want to have in their pantry products that are best in brand, best of the brand, and to be able to look after the health of themselves and their family. So how does it work? Inner origin, so the middle inner origin, we're looking at that as the distribution center. And when we have a look to the right, they're all of the categories that will be stored in the distribution center. To the left of this slide, we have our merchant partners. So they supply the products to the warehouse. What I love about Inner Origin is it's not one brand. We have best of brand. So the merchant partners put their products into the warehouse. Then the advocate then through their social network recommends and shares a smart link to their customers, their friends, the people that they know. And why wouldn't you do that? Because you want your friends, the people that you know, to have best of brand, to know that when they're shopping, that they have the information on the label so they can make an informed choice. Otherwise, they think that they're buying something that's healthy, only to find out years later when they're in that hospital bed possibly that it wasn't. Let's have a look at the difference with Inner Origin as compared to other network marketing companies. So this is the direct selling marketplace. I'm not going to go through all of these. You can stop talk to the person that's recommended or let you come to this webinar to work out whether this is for you or not. I really want to look at a few, what I believe the most important things. So here's the first one for me, and I've already just said it. You are not flogging to your family and friends one brand. You will have thousands of products to choose from the marketplace. So a lot of merchant partners, of suppliers that you don't have to go out and find, search out, get in the car and drive to their retail shops or to the farmers markets to find them. So you have best of brand. You're not flogging just one brand. Here's the other thing that I really like. You are not selling. No selling. I call it direct selling with a twist. No selling. What you are doing is sharing the link, and you're doing that all the time. How many times do you send a link to one of your friends as a text message or on email or on Facebook or on Messenger to let them know about something that you believe is really good? You earn lifetime commissions on your customers. So for as long as the customer stays with the platform, you will earn a lifetime commission on them. The other thing that I really love about Inner Origin is there is no minimum monthly spend. How about that? It doesn't matter about that minimum monthly spend with Inner Origin because there isn't one. That must be shocking in and of itself. You pay for the fee to become registered, and there's another whole 12 months before you need to pay that fee, which is only $129, to be considered an active advocate. And in that time, you don't even have to buy anything off the platform. Of course you would, because why wouldn't you? You know that on the platform is best of brand. Yeah? Let's now look at our target market. So online food sales in Australia, 2 billion. Let's compare that to America, 13 billion. Organic natural, Australia, 1.72 billion. America, 39 billion. Groceries, Australia, 119 billion. In America, 571 billion. Direct sellers want to represent wellness products they can believe in, and they want a home business that pays. So we've talked about customers. Why would customers refer? Because I've already said, they want you to know about something that they know about that is good. And so you, being a good guy, would want to share the link with them. But there's another reason. You will receive an incentive and vouchers for recommending new customers. It's like Uber. And you would know, if you use Uber, that you can use it and then you'll get sent an email which says, refer one of your friends and you get a voucher and your friend will get a voucher as well. So, of course, you do refer Uber and you don't mind it because they get a voucher as well as you. Well, InnerOrigin will be doing exactly the same thing. So you recommend someone to go and browse on the platform. They love it because it's exactly aligns with their values of sustainability, of the choice of the product based on the correct information being on the label. So, of course, they want to refer to their friends. And when their friend buys, their friend gets that voucher, has had that voucher, and then you know that you'll get the voucher as well. You can refer to 10 friends. Guess what? You get 10 vouchers. And the other reason why you'd share with your customers is you know that you are saving them time, a lot of time. So how does it work? Let's look deeper. This is how your social network builds. Even if you only introduced 4 customers who told others, who told others, who told others, what does that really mean? Well, InnerOrigin has done a lot of work on this, and they found out that the average basket of goods is around $399. Now, sometimes it'll be less and sometimes it will be more. But around Australia, they've done these surveys, and the $399 is per month, which is only $100 per week, is considered average or a fair estimate to be able to now work our figures on. So if we're looking at a basket of $399, your commission on that, let's just cut to the chase, works out at $26 per customer per month. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, right? Do you think you could refer to 10 people who would love to get a free voucher and would love the opportunity, because there is nothing else like this out there, the opportunity to browse a marketplace that has truth on the label and believes in food as medicine? Yes, I think they might. So I think you might just get 10 customers per month. Now, it won't happen immediately. This is a business we're building here, and all businesses take some time to build. Let's be totally fair about that. But let's say that within the first month you get 10 customers. That might happen within the first week, but let's push it out to in the first month. So you get 10 customers and they're shopping on a regular basis. Let's say that they're buying $399 a month. So that means you'll get $26 per customer times 10 for the month. So you're getting $260. This is the real meaning of passive income. Now, $260 doesn't sound like much for 10. How long do you think it will take you when we have a look at how some really good ideas go viral? How long will it take you to get to 100? It might take you 6 months. Who cares? You've already done the work. You've already shared the link. So you've now got 100 customers. Let's say it takes 6 months. How much are you earning now in passive income? $2,600. Let's push it out 5 years, and let's say that you have 1,000 customers. That is so achievable, because don't forget, you don't have to know all these customers. You might get those 1,000 customers from just referring 20. It's like throwing that stone in the pond. You never know how far the ripples will go. Let's say you now have 1,000 customers. Let's say it took you 5 years. How much money are you now getting per month in passive income? Pretty amazing, huh? $26,000. Let's halve that. What if it's not $26,000 per month? What if it's only $13,000? Would that be okay if all you'd done is share a link and said, I think this is amazing. It's something that aligns with what you care about. Check it out. So people come onto the InnerOrigin platform and they join as advocates, and the opportunity is to build a customer database. And you can earn a significant income from that, as well as feel really good because you're helping your friends, the people that you know, step into abundance purely by sharing a link. Now, there is another arm to the advocate potential, and that is to share this business model with other advocates. So here, when we have a look at, let's say you joined 5 advocates, you will earn 20% of the available income on those advocates' personal purchases. And let's say that they went out and had 100 people, each of them, in the first month or the first 6 months. You will earn 5% on their customers. So when we're looking at that 1 degree of separation, then you will generate $9,100 in available commission, which means you will earn 5% of that, which is $2,275 per month. Now that's applying to this diagram, which is only 70 people. Yeah. What are the other ways that you can be rewarded? The customer reward points is where, as an advocate or as a customer, you will earn reward points for everything that you buy. We've already talked about the lifetime commissions. In a moment, we're going to talk about your opportunity to earn fast start bonuses. We have discussed the network leverage commissions. There are generational leadership bonuses, global pool bonuses, and they are something that you will need to talk to the person who's shared the link with you so you can watch this webinar. And the other way, incentive trips and promotions. And we are excited to be going off to Byron Bay in March and then up to the Gold Coast in July. And it is wonderful to be with a business that provides incentives and special rewards. So how do you get started? There are 4 levels or 4 packs that you can buy to join the business. Let's have a look at the business registration and e-commerce training. Whichever level you choose to join at, everyone pays $495. So that includes, as an advocate, the $49.95 for your customer rewards. It includes your $129 renewal plus all the e-commerce training that you will have access to. So you can come on board as a Gold Builders Sample Pack, $1,495, a Silver Specialist Sample Pack, $995, or a Bronze Health Sample Pack, $495. And as I've shared with you, the annual renewal is only $129. I'm now going to show you an example of what's in those packs, because you're paying the $495 for the business, but you get $1,495, $995, and $495 worth of products. And this is what it looks like. This is the Bronze Health Sample Pack. In each of the packs, you'll get the Trio Dr. Sandra Cabot's Clean and Lean 21-day detox. And I can tell you that the results that people are getting from going on this detox is nothing short of amazing. This is the Silver Pack, and you get more. And then we have a look at the Gold Builders Sample Pack. Looking good, huh? Let's have a look at that other way to earn money, which is fast start bonuses on sample packs. So what happens is that you, as an advocate, when you invite others to join InnerOrigin, and they do, you will, and every advocate must buy a sample pack. I mean, you have to be a product of the product, right? And how can you possibly share with people how good the products are on the platform unless you've actually tried them yourself? So if you've got an advocate sample pack at the bronze level, then you are qualified to earn fast start bonuses on level 1, and that's $100. And if you're silver, you can earn fast start bonuses down 2 levels, and you will earn $150 on level 1 and $100 on level 2. Now, if you joined as a gold, you were qualified to earn fast start bonuses 3 levels down. So for each person that you join, you will get $200 on your first level, $150 on your second level, and $100 on your third level. Let's look at the Founder Special. So we have not gone into hard launch. We are still in pre-launch or soft launch. The Founder Special is only available until hard launch happens. So we've got about 4 weeks. We don't have an exact date when that's going to happen, but once the founder, the opportunity to become a founding advocate, once that time has passed, that opportunity no longer exists, and you will never ever be able to be a founding advocate. I encourage you to seriously look at becoming a founding advocate, because you do get special benefits. But looking at how we looked at the fast start bonuses before, let's look at the difference. And this is taking into account those special benefits of being a founding advocate. You will earn fast start bonuses on 5 levels. On the first level, so for every person that you sponsor on your first level, you will earn $340. Now, for those people, for anyone that they sponsor, you will earn $120. And of course, they'll earn $340. Then, for the people that they sponsor into the business, you will earn $100, and then $80, and then $50, 5 levels down. Now, the fast start bonuses on sample packs for bronze, silver, And gold, as we can see there, are 100, 150 and 200. But as a founding advocate, you will receive increased fast start bonuses for your first level advocates for the first 12 months of joining, for the first 12 months from when we launch. So that is significant. Let's look now at those special benefits. You will earn fast start bonuses on Founders Sample Packs up to 340 and 5 levels up to hard launch. And then, as I've just mentioned, you will earn increased fast start bonuses for 12 months on personally sponsored gold and silver. You will earn 10% available commission on level 4. This is unheard of. Everyone else will earn 5%, but you will earn 10% if you become a founding advocate on level 4 for as long as you remain an active advocate. And remember, that is all that needs to happen for you to remain an active advocate is for you to pay your $129 each year. Also, you will be paid 10 degrees of separation, so that's 10 levels down without any qualification for the first 3 months. So that's the first 3 months from hard launch, and qualify hopefully for the Founders Leaders Retreat in 2017. Here is the earning potential. So as a founding advocate, you find 2, teach them to find 2, and teach those 4 to find 2, those 8 to find 2, and those 16 to find 2. And you can see the potential bonus column. By only finding 2 and then helping them duplicate what you did to find 2, you will have $4,840, more than enough to cover your investment in becoming a founding advocate. So we advocate an inner origin life. Make food your medicine. You're probably doing that anyway. Shop at InnerOrigin. Why wouldn't you do that? And share the smart link. And join the community. To have vibrancy, to have sparkle, to be motivated. Being in a community of people who haven't settled, who have a vision, who have goals, who have dreams, who are prepared to step outside their comfort zone, that alone is gold. And the community is going to get big. We have a global expansion. Launching in Australia, taking it to America, yay! And then to Canada, India, not quite sure how it's going to pan out based on what happens, but in 5 years' time, the company will be worth $5 billion. That's the plan. And I want you to have a slice of that global expansion pie. $3 trillion of this food revolution. Be part of it. Why wouldn't you? Let's look at the USA market. 10,000 founding advocates after a 6 months USA pre-launch. Who do you know in America? 100,000 customers after the first year of operations. How many of those customers are going to be yours? And $399 is estimated to be the average grocery shopping cart. So the ball's in your hand now. This is an easy opportunity. It works and anyone can do it. You are inviting people to browse the website and to consider whether this is a vehicle for them to have the ability to step into abundance. Thank you for spending the time with me, and please go back to the person that sent you the link to this webinar. I'm looking forward to seeing you at one of the retreats. Thank you.